Welcome to Better Ways of Working, how to optimize your focus, master distraction, and win back at least 30 minutes every day. Hi, my name is Wendy Cole, and I'm the lead facilitator and founding director of iMastery. In this masterclass, we're looking at deliberate reflection, or pondering as I like to refer to it, gratitude and values as a way to uplift your performance, provide a motivating sense of progress, and support your well-being. Firstly, though, a friendly reminder to gift yourself the space to focus and make the most of the masterclass. To support your learning, I invite you to turn your phone to silent and put it out of sight, close your email and instant messaging programs, grab a pen and a highlighter and a notebook, and have a drink of water. To further prime your attention, pause this recording and make a note of 3 or more things you feel grateful for, 2 or more things you'd like to learn about gratitude, reflection, and values in the workplace, and something you've recently learned, or something you've done to progress an important task or project. Welcome back. Do you ever feel like you're plateauing at work? Ever feel you're on autopilot? Are you looking for ways to improve your performance at work? Or perhaps you manage a team of staff who seem stuck and you want to increase their motivation and well-being. I'm going to share some mindset motivators that will assist you to overcome these issues. These are reflecting, pondering, and gratitude, and understanding values. These motivators are based on the psychology of improvement and can uplift performance in our own and in the work of others. The first motivator, reflecting, pondering, and gratitude, helps break through the sense of being on autopilot while improving performance, motivation, and well-being. John Dewey, a pioneer in psychology and education, said, "We do not learn from experience, we will learn from reflecting on experience." That insight is profound and worth repeating. We do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience. Simply doing more won't propel our careers. Reflection is such an important aspect of high performance, yet it is often neglected. In simple terms, deliberate reflection is thinking about what you do to improve the way you work. It helps us put us in charge of our own learning and motivation. I prefer to use the term pondering. I think it sounds more fun and a lot more doable. What type of reflection or pondering improves the way we work? Here are 3 tangible examples. Deliberately reflecting on your workday, noticing progress and what's supporting that progress, and debriefing with your team at the end of a project. Learning via reflection is a chance to notice nuances, challenge assumptions, and see the bigger picture and acknowledge progress. Journaling our thoughts can be a great way to reflect. Here are a few of my favourite journaling questions. What alternative points of view have I not yet considered? What progress do I notice, no matter how small? If I was my own high performance coach, what would I remind myself of or advise myself of? You'll also find these questions in the resources section.
Actively reflecting on my workday and the progress I'm making on tasks or projects can help elevate motivation and overall work performance.
Whilst we're highlighting the value of pondering, let's also deep dive into gratitude. You'll of course notice at the beginning of this masterclass you were invited to pause the recording and make a note of 3 or more things you are grateful for. The reason for this is that research shows us that cultivating an attitude of gratitude delivers many benefits, including increased happiness and pro-social, kind and helpful behaviour, increased psychological well-being, improved relationships and increased social support, improved physical health, including reduced blood pressure and improved sleep. Furthermore, this positively impacts our workplaces. Grateful, happier, pro-social people make better organisational citizens who contribute more to work. Gratitude has also been shown to elevate determination, discipline and self-control, increase attention, energy and goal achievement, enhance creativity and improve decision-making. These attributes all support focus, motivation and output at work. How can gratitude invite so many positive changes? A regular gratitude practice rewires our brains, increasing the production of both serotonin and dopamine. In neuroscience research, Hebb's law says neurons that fire together wire together. The more we practice gratitude, the more we strengthen the brain's neural circuits for gratitude. Further, expressing gratitude as opposed to feeling gratitude has the greatest positive impact on the brain. Cultivating and expressing an attitude of gratitude can transform our quality of life, including our productivity and career. The most fundamental way to consistently cultivate an attitude of gratitude is to write. This might be in a dedicated gratitude journal or a current notebook. I incorporate my gratitude practice in my end of day shutdown. Quite literally, I have these prompts on my end of day checklist. What am I grateful for today? Who can I thank? I keep it simple and flip my everyday notebook backwards and record my gratitude there. How might you foster or enhance your gratitude practice? I promise you it's worth the effort. But don't just take my word for it. According to leading gratitude researcher Robert Emmons, gratitude is the ultimate performance enhancing substance.
Regularly practicing gratitude delivers many benefits, such as improved health, happiness, and relationships.
Another key way to uplift your mindset towards motivation is understanding your values. Regardless of age, gender, culture, and job position, we all live by a set of values, life priorities, and passions that are most important to us. We are intrinsically inspired to do whatever is highest on our set of values. We require no outside motivation, no extra incentives, or no reminding. But as we go down the set of values, we require increased external motivation and follow-up to get those tasks done. Take a moment to consider whether you have any untouched goals or uncompleted work tasks. Perhaps you have elements of your job that frustrate you, and even though you know doing them will propel you forward, you rarely get to them. Managers, quite possibly you've had to micromanage people in your team in order to get elements of their job done well and on time. Well, what if we understood how these goals or tasks align with our important values? Research shows that we would have a much higher probability of focus, stamina, resilience, achievement, and self-governance. In other words, understanding how something is aligned with our values is the ultimate strategy to optimize focus and ensure sustained high performance and personal fulfillment. A practical way to identify what you value in life is a method called the DeMartini Value Determination Process. This free online tool takes you through 13 questions that help identify your key values, life priorities, and passions. You'll find the link in the resources. I recommend you try it. Once you've clarified key life values, then you can rework or backwards engineer your work goals so that they link to these values. The main way to do this is by noticing reasons a specific work goal or task assists you to fulfill your life priorities. For example, imagine your key life values are taking care of your family, your spouse and your kids, career growth and success, and enjoying socializing with friends. Now consider tasks on your to-do list that you have delayed doing. Perhaps you're a manager asked to build a network of professional senior managers within your industry. Due to other pressures and a lack of initial interest, you've avoided starting this task. But if you review how the task aligns with your key life values, you'll be much more likely to start and successfully complete the task. You could realign this task by noting that building a professional network of senior managers could open future job and career prospects. It may lead to promotion or an increased salary, which could financially assist your family. It could allow you to socialize with like-minded people who could potentially become friends, and taking on this challenging task can set a really good example for your children. All of these points link back to your life values. By actively noting how this task fulfills your life values, the probability of successfully achieving it is massively increased. Whilst it's possible to do this exercise on your own, it does take time and discipline. Working with a coach will fast-track results. Reach out if you'd like iMastery's assistance.
Understanding how work tasks align with my personal values is a key way to drive action.
So now that you understand the powerful impact of reflecting, pondering and gratitude, and of understanding your personal values, how will you incorporate these into your daily life? What are some pondering questions you could ask yourself or your team? How will you actively practice gratitude each day? When will you explore the DeMartini values determination process so that you can gain insight into your key values? And when will you make time to consider how your work tasks align with these values? Taking the time to reflect, be grateful, and align work with your values really is an investment in yourself. Enjoy the motivation, progress, and well-being that comes from it. To conclude, here is one of my most favourite quotes. I hope that it also inspires you. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. You are the one who'll decide where to go. This brings us to the end of the masterclasses. I am so pleased and grateful that you've taken the course. If you'd like further evidence-based and field-tested techniques to help you optimize focus, master distraction, and enjoy the satisfaction of making progress with meaningful work, be sure to head to iMastery's website and register for our free newsletter. I also regularly share top tips on LinkedIn and Instagram and look forward to connecting with you there. iMastery's 3 key areas of expertise are leader as coach, better ways of working, the trifecta of time, energy, and attention management, and working and living into our priorities, passions, and values. Email, call, or message me through LinkedIn if you'd like to know more about iMastery's bespoke in-house training and coaching solutions.